Dark Master here, back again for another thoughts on. And now, I've realized something. I've been trying to make these videos more, better, longer than, say, my response videos, but I've realized that the last two haven't really been all that long. And I guess the reason for that is because the last two topics, they interested me, but they weren't, as much to talk about. Seeing how this is going to be a broader topic, I think this video will be longer and more fleshed out. So you might be asking yourself what this video is about. Well, it's about the you-know-what, the Nuva butt, the Nuva boobs, all the other kind of stuff. And what are my thoughts on this? Well, my thoughts on this basically boil down to this. I don't care. I think both sides of this issue are equally stupid. I believe that the people who use them and say that they're an awesome building technique are kinda, you could do better. It's not like an amazing building technique that you should be proud of. However, I don't think the other extreme is any better. People say Nuva butts and, stuff, that they should be banned. First of all, I don't think you can ban a mocking technique. I mean, I know social justice warriors want to ban free speech, but whatever. And, there's something equally aggravating. When you point out to these people that they're acting like triggered people, social justice warriors, they say, ooh, look, let me give you an example. And before I give this example, let me explain in no uncertain terms that this is not meant to start drama. It's not meant to, stir up the pot. I'm just using an example of someone. I mean, I don't care about TTV anymore. I mean, they're pro-censorship, but I don't care anymore. I realize that no one cares about freedom of speech anymore, and they just think I'm a drama queen or whatever. They can't come up with a salient argument, but anyway, let's use this example that is in no means meant to start drama, but it will Okay, this is what I'm talking about. People getting offended by Lego pieces, which is what's legitimately happening. And then we got this smarmy person saying, you have a gross lack of understanding of the issue, man. Yeah, I don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that you're triggered, mate. Oh, but please, lecture me about how I'm missing the point. It's like those people who say, black people should stop committing all these freaking crimes, man. And then I say, wait, I've heard this stupid argument before from racists, and you're like, ugh, why'd you call me racist? I'm just pointing out statistics. It's completely inane and stupid. The statistics don't mean anything if there's nothing to back them up. But, keep it on. And, can I just say to this individual, you're not being smart when you're being condescending towards someone. But, yeah, that's enough of that. Let's go on to my second argument. I hear a lot that I get angry about. You see, there's this argument that, overly sexualized mocks are kind of like, quote-unquote, sexist, and that they are exaggerated and that they don't fit human proportions. One time in the same thread, I saw someone saying that this mock has lanky proportions, but that it doesn't matter because they're not meant to be human. And then some other guy saying that the feminine portions are too exaggerated and are unrealistic. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's not how it works. You ignorant. Okay, so apparently according to you, aliens need to have the same body proportions as humans. What? That's inane. These things are not organic or human. I mean, you could argue maybe they're great beings, but what are you even talking about by this point? And Udaka, do I need to mention that or not? Or no, that doesn't count because it's an official say. But I will just say this. Just because something is female doesn't mean it has to play by our standards. It can be exaggerated or it could have no features at all. Let me give an example from a non-Ninjago source. The preeminent from Ninjago, I meant to say non-Bionicle source, excuse me, but preeminent. That thing's supposed to be a girl. It does not look like a girl at all. It's like an eldritch abomination that probably defies all classification of gender. You didn't see anyone complain about it not having proportions, right? It's like, I just like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that this mock is or is not sexist. I'm just saying you're being a hypocrite on this issue. But that doesn't matter, you know. I'm just a sexist pig, of course. I criticize feminists, therefore I'm evil. Because that's how they live. But yeah, what are my thoughts on this? It's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, if you stay moderate, then you get attacked from both sides. Like, I'm for creative liberty, I'm for freedom of speech. You should know that if you watch my other videos about Bionicle. But overall, I just think this whole thing is just, like, so stupid. It's like, he's a Marxist. He can make what he wants. You can criticize him for that, and I encourage it. But I'm not going to be like, oh, this is sexist. He shouldn't speak at all. I mean, because, like, first of all, that's how fascism rose. But, whatever. So, I'm sorry if this video is a bit more rambly. These videos are meant to be kind of rambly, to share my thoughts on stuff. And, you know, it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm looking at you two arguing, and I'm like, you're both idiots. You're both fools. You're both morons. But, like, you're on two different sides. One side thinks their mock is pretty good, even though I think it's average. The other guy thinks it's sexist when I say, oh, it has big boobs and butt. That's not sexist, you ignorant moron. Because, I'll point something else out. These third-wave feminists / social justice warriors say that women should cover themselves up. Are you aware that the first two waves of feminism basically fought against that? Like, it used to be in the 1920s, you wore, like, long shirts. Like you were completely covered. Maybe except your hands and, like, you know, your face. Pretty much the Christian equivalent of, you know, modern day Muslims, but whatever. That's irrelevant. They fought for freedom of expression for women. And now they're saying that video games are sexist. They're saying cartoons are sexist. They're saying all these things. Anita Sarkeesian, you are literally fighting against the first two generations of... These people are literally fighting against their founders. They're trying to reverse all these gains that people made, and they're saying they're making progress. What's wrong with you? If anything, we're the good people because we think you should be able to make whatever you want. But oh no, I'm sexist for doing that. It's like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Anyway, sorry that last bit was a bit of a rant. It's just something I take issue with because I hear these people condescend towards me and others, that we're the sexists, we're the problem, we're the bad people. And, like, this doesn't just apply to people who complain about Nuva boobs and Nuva butts. It applies to pretty much anyone who takes issue with representation of women in any media. Thanks a lot, guys. You're really making society a better place. Anyway, enough of me rambling. I've tried to make this a really good video. I thought I've shared my thoughts pretty good. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think the Nuva boobs and butts are kind of awful and they should be banned, or do you think you don't care about them? You're like me. You're rational. Yeah, sorry to, you know. Of course, you know, this doesn't matter because I'm just a TTV hater, according to some people. But yeah, I've tried to leave them out of this, and I've pretty much succeeded, except for that end part. So I'd consider this a success. This has been the Dark Master. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe for more LEGO reviews. Peace out.